Hello gorgeous people, I am Sarah O'Connell and welcome to my Edinburgh Festival Fringe comedy special.
Welcome to the Sarah O'Connell Show.
It turns out that an Edinburgh Fringe isn't a regional hairstyle with iron brew coloured highlights. It is in fact the biggest festival of its type in the entire world. In 2017 there were almost 3,400 shows on an Edinburgh Fringe across 300 different venues. It's difficult enough to decide what to watch at the cinema when there's only 2 new films out. Of course the correct answer is to watch both of them. To help you decide what to watch, I've put together the ultimate comedy guide. With solo and double acts, impressionists, hypnotists, jugglers, puppeteers, musicians and even someone with their top off, there really is something for everyone. Coming up now are 40 amazing comedians and performers. I've already seen a lot of them live and they're highly recommended. Many of which will also be taking their shows on tour around the UK, so be sure to look out for them at a venue near you.
Hello, I'm Ed Gamble and welcome to the Sarah O'Connell Show.
You are heading to Edinburgh Fringe very shortly. You've got a new show called Blizzard. Which I wish there was one now because it's a bit too hot.
Too hot. Hate it.
Exactly, it's a nightmare. And so can you tell me a bit about what the show is? What can we expect?
It's a funny show. There's some great stories in there about me being stranded in New York because of a blizzard. There's a story about my dad. There's a story about being conned by a guide dog. And there's some stuff about my girlfriend. And it's funny. What can I say, Sarah? It's funny.
Hello, I'm Helen Lederer. This is the Sarah O'Connell Show. I'm here to talk to you about Edinburgh 2 shows. One is I Might As Well Say It, where I say quite a lot of things because I might as well. And that's for the whole of Edinburgh. And this is in the last week called the WTF Show, which is a chat show. Might have Nicola Sturgeon on. Johnny Lumley, I don't know yet. It's very exciting. See you there, if not there, in the bar for the whole of Edinburgh.
Hi, I'm Peter Michael Marino, and welcome to the Sarah O'Connell Show. I had to write it down on a Post-it note because, well, I just have lots of Post-it notes because I use them in my show, and that's what Sarah said to say. Actually, I got to back it up a second, actually. Let me try it again. Welcome to the Sarah O'Connell Show! There was an exclamation point in the email, so I want to make sure that you get my enthusiasm. Show! What is your show called? My show is called Show Up. What is your show about? My show is about the good, bad, and ugly life experiences of the audience, who also play a part in the show by rearranging furniture, providing props, and changing the music. And there's a party. What should audiences expect? Audiences... what should they expect? Well, they should expect the unexpected. They should expect to go to a show and provide their good, bad, and ugly life experiences, as well as moving the set around and providing props and changing the music, all while I improvise a one-man show about their life. And they should expect a party. Where and when? The show plays every day at the Counting House Lounge on West Nicholson at 4:45, or 16:45 if you're not from America. Upload clip to... I'm not going to tell you where to upload the clip, but I'm really glad that I was successful in my uploading of the clip. Thanks so much. I look forward to seeing you at Show Up, where you can expect a party.
We're Flo and Joan, and welcome to the Sarah O'Connell Show.
Now tell me, are you going to Edinburgh Fringe this year, and if so, for why?
We are, because we've had to. We were told we had to go. We're going because we have new music that we wanted to perform, so that was a place for us to do it.
And what is the new show? What can people expect from it?
We've just got an hour of new songs. Lots of it's topical. Got some silly stuff. Some stuff with a bit of heart this year. A little bit. A little bit. But
we don't want to be that person.
I think this is turning into be quite a silly show.
Yeah.
There's no triangle, but there are other weird primary school instruments coming in. Yeah, it's going to be big. And this year we stand up. We get off our chairs. So it's a big year for Flo and Joan. Yeah, it's going to be good.
Yeah. You're doing the thing that bands do where they stand up off the stools, and will there be like an air grab maybe at some point?
Maybe. Yeah, so what's going to happen is Nicola's going to jump up in the air, I'm going to catch her, swing around, she's got fireworks attached to all of her limbs, they're going to light off, a giant elephant's going to come through, it's going to pick up Nicola, going to throw Nicola out, then you're going to come in with your triangle, and then we're going to do another 5 hours of triangle music.
Yeah. And then I come in at the very, very end in like a hamster wheel, but it's a full triangle, so it takes a while to like get it moving, but it's there. It's a slow but grand entrance.
Where can people watch your show?
It's going to be at the Pleasance Courtyard. We're on at 4 p.m. in the Cabaret Bar, which we've heard is very nice. We've got some extra shows actually got added in on the 4th and 5th, 2:40 p.m. so just before our 4 p.m. show. So we're doing 2 shows in a row in that weekend.
Hello, my name is Naomi MacDonald and welcome to the Sarah O'Connell Show. My show is called Stardom, spelt D-U-M-B at the end. It's an hour of impressions, spoof songs, sketches. It's gonna be fun. These guys are gonna be there. It's going to be mega. I can vouch for that. I've seen a dress rehearsal and it actually looked really good. So yeah. Wear a nappy in case you laugh so much that you wee everywhere. That's what I do. It's free. What more do you want from a show? It's going to be like a ball of cold vanilla ice cream with a nice soft fudge sauce dripping over it.
I hear there's really cute guys in Edinburgh.
Donald has let me out of the house for a couple of minutes. So please, come, support the comedies. Yeah, it's really exciting. I've never been to Edinburgh before, so I'm excited to get up there and just have a lot of fun. Yeah, it's gonna be banter. Come along. The show is on at 3:45 p.m. from the 2nd to the 14th of August at Fireside, which is just behind the Arches, and I will be there in the room waiting for you. Are you coming?
Hi, I'm Tanya Edwards and welcome to the Sarah O'Connell Show.
Your new show, which is going to Edinburgh Fringe, is called Not My Dog. My first question is, whose dog is it?
This dog is actually the dog of a lady who runs a great pub called Victoria Steaks in Muswell Hill, where I did a comedy gig. And so she very kindly lent me her dog for a photo. By that point my show was already called Not My Dog because I'd seen someone else in a photo with a dog and I'd wanted a dog, but I have a compulsion to tell the truth when I don't have a dog. Although I just noticed, because someone put the wrong picture with my show blurb for a preview, that I previously had a photograph with a cat. So maybe I'm just inclined to have my photograph taken with animals and I'm working my way up to something really massive like a tiger.
I kind of like the idea that you'd have a poster that says Not My Dog and it's got a cat on it.
Yeah, maybe it's not a bad idea.
What is your show about?
It's about how we present ourselves, I guess, and this sort of gap between the truth and its telling, and especially now that everyone's doing all of this weird stuff for social media, and I don't know, the space between the truth and the lie is growing, and it's somewhere in the middle between what you want and what you are is funny. That's what it's about.
Fantastic. And where can we see the show of yours?
In Edinburgh. It's going to be at the Mash House, in the Snifter Room on Cowgate.
Hello, I'm Matt Ricardo and this is the Sarah O'Connell Show. Now, I'm here to tell you about my new show, Matt Ricardo versus the World. Here's the pitch. For the last 30 years, I've made my living travelling the world performing feats of dexterity, juggling, balance, that kind of thing. But a couple of years ago, I realised I had a little problem. I'd genuinely, actually, literally run out of new tricks. So, I did something stupid. I released onto the internet a video, and in that video I challenged everybody in the world to suggest to me tricks that they thought I couldn't learn. I spent the next year of my life learning those tricks, and there's the new show. Now obviously I can't show you any tricks from the new show, that would kind of spoil the fun, but here are a few tricks that I learned but didn't make it in. To see what ridiculous tricks did make the show, well, you're going to have to come and see it live. At the Edinburgh Fringe, every day, noon at the Las Vegas Room in the City Cafe. And then afterwards, on national tour. For more information, go to mattricardo.com. Hopefully I'll see you there.
Hi, we're Whittenkamp.
And welcome to the Sarah O'Connell Show. Whittenkamp Swag is going to be our Edinburgh debut, and the show is just a really joyful comedy. It blends musical theatre with cabaret and burlesque. It's part stand-up, part gig. It's cabaret with a narrative, really.
I'm in it, I'd agree.
She's there.
I remember.
Witten Camp is just a really exciting rock concert, basically. You can come and have an absolute laugh. Real craftsmanship, incredible voices, attention to detail, sardony and intelligence that we don't always see. I just had this feeling that this is an act that's going places.
We're on Assembly George Square Studio 5 at 8 PM for the whole month. So if you're up for something really fun and mad, then come seek us out.
Let's have a drink, guys.
Yeah.
Let's have a giggle. That was cute.
I think so.
Hi, my name's Chris.
And I'm Harry.
And together we are
Harry and Chris.
And welcome to the Sarah O'Connell Show.
Tell me, are you going to Edinburgh Fringe this year? And why, if you are?
Yes, we are. And we're going to do a show there that Harry and Chris Save the World.
It's about time.
Yeah, exactly. The world needs it.
Space.
We've stepped up.
It's in the same venue as last year, so if anyone is still there, then they'll see the show again.
Yeah.
So what is the venue? Where can we see it?
The Cask Room at the Mash House
at
2:25
p.m. every day
from the 2nd
to the
25th
of August, apart from the 13th when we're taking a break.
And the 14th of August is Chris's birthday. So if you come on that day, he'll have a little extra smile.
Hi, I'm Aaron Calvert and welcome to the Sarah O'Connell Show. Cue the intro. I'm here in the beautiful Scottish Highlands to talk to you about my new Edinburgh Fringe show, Aaron Calvert Declassified. I'm actually a mind reader and hypnotist, so not really a fringe comedian, but there are moments of humour in the show. That's literally a quote. 5 stars. When I say hypnotist, you probably think of this guy.
Look into my eyes, look into my eyes.
But that couldn't be further from what I do.
Aaron specialises in astonishing feats of hypnotism.
When you wake up, you are single. What? Just sleep and sink and drift.
So what's Declassified all about? Well, I want you to have an experience you will remember for the rest of your lives. So together we're going to explore urban legends and myths of mothers lifting cars off people. The kind of thing that you think is bullshit. Can we say that? So I'm going to take members of the audience and they're going to perform the inexplicable in a series of superhuman feats. That's literally from the blurb. So what can you actually expect? Well, moments that will make you gasp.
And just sleep and sink and drift and fly all the way down, all the way deep.
And hopefully leaving feeling slightly baffled.
Aaron's show was absolutely baffling.
You can catch my show, Aaron Calvert Declassified, at the Gilded Balloon at the Museum at 6 PM from the 1st to the 26th of August. I can't wait to see you there. Great, that's a wrap. They won't know it's a field in Manchester, right?
My name is ATHENA KUGBLENU and welcome to the Sarah O'Connell Show. I want to talk to you a bit about my Edinburgh show. It's called Follow the Leader. It's playing every day during August, well most of August anyway, at 5:30 PM for an hour, Underbelly Medquad. It's a show about how we have leaders and they're not very good and we like to blame them for not being very good, but at the end of the day we're all very irresponsible people and maybe we should take more responsibility for the state of the world we live in, and I use examples of my personal life where I've been very stupid and idiotic to demonstrate how we could all do a little better. So don't worry, I don't really have anything to say about other people. I really have things to say about myself and my flaws. So basically come along to the show to laugh at me and feel better about yourself. So that's Follow the Leader, Underbelly Medquad, 5:30 throughout August. Hopefully see you there.
Hello, I'm Hal Cruttenden and welcome to the Sarah O'Connell Show.
So what can people expect from your new show?
Just hilarity, brilliance, middle-aged man having a breakdown, but there's also stuff for the kids. No, I don't know really. I really don't know how to sum up. When people ask you what you do for show, I go, well, topics include, obviously a lot on being chubby, a lot on my daughters taking the piss out of me, but with an interesting angle, a lot on death. I describe my perfect funeral. I describe my most hated, the funeral I fear the most, which is incidentally my agent's funeral, because if your agent dies, you're devastated, but because of the nature of it then being an agent, the funeral will be full of industry. You need to schmooze to get new representation. So my agent's about a couple of years older than me. Hopefully I will die before him. He's not in great condition though, he's like me. So hopefully he's okay. And the thing is, all the comics are going to want to do the eulogy to get the attention, and Mickey Flanagan's going to get it because he's the biggest act, and he doesn't need it because he can easily get representation. He plays arenas. So yeah, coming up next is very much this show. It's very much doing my tour, Edinburgh, then a tour starting in September.
Hello, I'm Insert Name, and welcome to the Sarah O'Connell Show. I'm performing 2 shows this year at the Edinburgh Festival. One is called I've Never Told Anyone This, which is about things I've never told anyone. Sorry if the title is in any way misleading. That is going to be at the Underbelly in Bristow Square at 10 minutes past 12 in the afternoon until 10 minutes past 1. The other show is called Heard the One About Identity Theft, which is a story of how I once had my identity stolen, lost everything, made a documentary about it for Channel 4, stole the identity of the Home Secretary, and got arrested in a dawn raid by Scotland Yard. That is at Stand 2, and that's at 10 to 9 until 10 to 10 every day in the evening. I look forward to seeing you at one or the other, or ideally both.
Hello, I'm Jordan Gray, and welcome to the Sarah O'Connell Show. My debut Edinburgh Fringe show is called Jordan Gray, People Change. Because we do, don't we? I certainly have. I am a transgender lady who just moved into stand-up comedy, having spent 10 years in the pop music industry. So you can expect lots of libelous showbiz stories, as well as me having a little twinkle on the old Joanna. It's showing from the 2nd till the 26th of August every night, not the 13th though, because the administration is triskaidekaphobic. So from the 2nd till the 26th at 8:50 to 9:50 p.m. every night at Just the Tonic at the Caves in the Fancy Room, and I shall see you there. Bye-bye.
Hi, I'm Alex Edelman. Welcome to the Sarah O'Connell Show. So I've got a new show in Edinburgh this year called Just For Us, and I don't want to tell too much about it, but I went to a meeting of Nazis in New York City, or white nationalists, and that's the center. I guess that's the center of the show, and yeah, it's been my favorite show so far. So I really hope people come watch it. You know,
it's called Just For Us. Is that it sounds like a really personal show? Is that right?
It's super personal. It's really personal. The most personal show I've ever done, which means it's probably the best.
Hi, I'm Joel Gatehouse.
I'm Ralph Jones.
And welcome to the Sarah O'Connell Show.
Yeah. We've got a show called Criminal.
Yes.
An improvised murder mystery.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We've got loads of brilliant people who are improvising it. They're really brilliant. Who we got in it, Ralph?
We've got Marcus Brigstock. He's doing a couple of shows,
Yeah. David Reed, he's doing one, I think, as well.
Deborah Francis White.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, it's quicker to name the people that aren't doing it.
Yeah, I suppose so. I asked Peter O'Toole. He's not responding to my emails.
No, I'm not sure why. David Hockney, his was a firm no.
Yeah. Maradona.
Yeah,
Madonna.
Yeah.
They said they were both busy together.
Not sure why. Delia Smith, that was another hard no.
No, she hasn't got a no for the football defeat yet.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Pleasance, Ace Dome, 9:40 p.m, August 4th to 5th, and 8th to 12th.
Yeah. Ralph.
Yeah.
Why are we running?
What do you mean, what? This was your idea, what? Why?
Hello, I'm Dan.
I'm Bex.
And welcome to the Sarah O'Connell Show.
Hi! So we are from Fun Kids, we're a children's radio station.
Yeah, and we're bringing our Fun Kids Epic Roadshow adventure to the Edinburgh Festival for the whole of August, where you can help us save a radio station.
Yeah, we're going to be at the Dairy Room in the Underbelly at 1:15 every day.
I don't know, turn up at 1:15, there'll be someone there. It might be a good show, probably be better than ours. Anyway, so the whole thing is, we've been taking this show all over the country, and it keeps going wrong. This is our last chance to save the show, to rescue Fun Kids, to save our jobs, and it's still going wrong.
Yeah, we need all of the family there, whether you are 5 or 35 or 85 or 105.
How did it take you so many times to think of other numbers instead of 5?
Ending in 5. I don't know. I'm not too sure. Come to the show. It'll be really good.
Yeah, you can help us make stories. We're going to do the news as well. Loads of proper radio stuff, and there's even a chance for you to be in a proper band and close an actual show at the Edinburgh Festival. So come along, see the Fun Kids Epic Roadshow adventure. What time are we on?
1:15.
Something like that at the Dairy Room at the Underbelly. We will see you then.
Bye.
Bye.
Welcome to the Sarah O'Connell Show.
I'm Jeff Norcott.
What have you got coming up next? What are your plans for the year?
So yeah, I mean, it's going to be. I've got a few writing jobs at the moment. Then it's Edinburgh. I'm up there the 13th to the 19th at the Gilded Balloon at 6:45 with Traditionalism.
It's going.
Hello, we are the Raymond and Mr. Timkins Review. Welcome to the Sarah O'Connell Show. We are performing at the Edinburgh Fringe this year in our performance and show called Ham, and we would very much like you to come along and purchase some tickets for the show. We will be performing at the Pleasance King Dome from August the 1st until August the 27th, not the 13th, at 8:30 p.m. So if you can make it, please do. We will be showing you some nonsense, some music, lots of props, and we'll be wearing sandals. So if you can't make that, you're a fool, quite honestly. Please do come along and enjoy what we're doing.
Is there dog poo?
There is a dog that continually poos outside our lovely caravan.
Hooray!
Enjoy us, and we'll enjoy your company. That must be 90 seconds.
Not quite.
Isn't it?
No.
Okay, how much longer?
4, 3, 2, 1.
Hi, I'm Bethany Black. Welcome to the Sarah O'Connell Show. My show this year is called Unwinnable, and it's all about the problems and trials and tribulations that I have once I realised I'm on the autism spectrum, which clearly came as no surprise to anyone who's ever spent any time Pokemon hunting with me. If it was, they never showed it. And so, yeah, it's kind of about that and about my ADHD diagnosis, which I also got this year, which came as a massive surprise to me, and how I just thought, you know, I was an arsehole, and it turns out I'm not. I've actually got something wrong with me. Yeah, and so the show is kind of all about that and how that's affected my relationships and how relationships have managed to bloom and flourish even in spite of that. So yeah, I think that's about everything. Did I mention I've got ADHD?
Hi, I'm Charlie V. Martin, and welcome to the Sarah O'Connell Show. Yay! The show is called the 24/7 Club, and it's a character comedy show in which I play historical figures that have the same birthday as me. And my birthday is the 24th of July, so 24/7, 24/7 Club. Get it? Now, I share a birthday with some really interesting people, but for this show, I'm going to be playing Zelda Fitzgerald, Amelia Earhart, Bill the Butcher from Gangs of New York, and Wonder Woman, as well as some other wonderful women of science that you might not have heard of. But don't worry, you don't have to be a complete history geek to enjoy the show. It's a very silly show. The show also talks a little bit about mental health, because it turns out me and some of the other members of the 24/7 Club share quite a few personality traits. So, the show is called Charlie V. Martin, the 24/7 Club, and it's on at 5:25 at Sea Royal every day from the 1st to the 27th of August, except for the 14th and the 21st. Hope you can make it. Bye!
I'm Robyn Ince, and welcome to the Sarah O'Connell Show.
Robyn, your next tour, you're currently on a tour, but you've got another tour in the pipeline called Chaos of Delight.
Chaos of Delight, that is the next one, yes. That's well, originally it was going to be another one which was quite a lot about art, but I'm going out to Australia to do some events with Kip Thorne, who won the Nobel Prize for his work on gravitational waves, and I'm so scared that I've had to I thought the only thing I'm going to have to just write about is particle physics and theoretical physics to try and understand it. So I think Chaos of Delight is going to be the normal kind of a certain amount of utter nonsense, some things I'm touchy about, some things that I've seen that are absolutely beautiful and wonderful. There is more poetry, sorry, but there is poetry about building dens and poetry about how we're all part of the structure of the universe, and the muons and the gluons and the up quarks and the down quarks. So hopefully it is meant to be an exciting, speedy journey through everything that makes us and everything that makes the universe. I reckon I can get that done in 90 minutes.
That seems quite easy. Yeah.
Why, hello there. I'm David Tissonis, and I'm on the Sarah O'Connell Show. And with me, as always, is my cat, Mitzi. Say smile for the camera, Mitzi. You see, we're coming up to Edinburgh, and we're doing a show up there. It is going to be from August the 4th till the 25th. It's going to be every single day except the 15th at 7:30 to 8:30. And it's called Walking the Cat 2. That's right, it's all about my adventures with my cat. We're going to be talking about things like adoption, catnapping, even a murder is involved in this show. Yes, that's right, a murder. So I want you to come on down. It's 7:30 to 8:30. It's venue 32 in room 7. I will see you there. Oh, don't worry if you haven't seen the first one. I'm going to catch you up. All right, see you soon.
Hi, my name's ROBYN Perkins, and welcome to the Sarah O'Connell Show. So I'm doing a show at the Edinburgh Fringe called 10,000 Decisions, and the show is about why we make the decisions we do and actually investigates whether or not our happiness is what drives our decisions. In this show, it actually starts out with just talking about a lot of the bad decisions that I've made in my life, but then looks into actually decision making from a neuroscience level. You don't need to be a science expert to understand it, it's fine, but it also looks at our outside experiences and how those influence the way we make decisions. So, and then at the end of it, we also, as a collective group, make a decision for an anonymous audience member, which is quite fun. So, what you can expect in the show, somebody described the show as being original, quirky, thought-provoking, edgy, and just a little bit naughty, which I think is quite a good way to describe it. So, if you want to see the show, it's at the Underbelly in the Med Quad at 10 to 6 every day from the 1st to the 25th, with the exception of the 13th. Thank you.
Hi, my name is ROBYN Morgan. Welcome to the Sarah O'Connell Show. I want to talk about my new Edinburgh show, ROBYN Morgan Honeymoon. It is taking place at the Edinburgh Festival this year, every single day except Monday the 13th. It's on at 4 o'clock in the afternoon at the Pear Tree, which is Laughing Horse Free Fringe. And it's called Honeymoon, and it's basically about the fact that on the 26th of July this year, I get married, and then 7 days later, I go up to the Fringe for a month on my own. It's how I'm actually spending my honeymoon, and the show's kind of exploring why I would do that to myself and my new wife. So it's funny, it's silly, it's also silly because silly isn't a word. It's very silly as well. So please come along. It would be a pleasure to see you there. Goodbye.
Hello, my name's Ian Smith and welcome to the Sarah O'Connell Show. Now, my show at the Edinburgh Fringe Festival is going to be called Craft. Well, it is called Craft. It's not going to be called Craft. I've submitted it into the festival and I've made the posters, and there's no changing it now, even if I want to. But I won't, because it's relevant. I've written the show and I've called it that. So it all feels relevant now. I'm writing right now. Obviously not. Well, I'll do this video, and then I'll neck this flapjack. I don't know if that's product placement, but I'm having a flapjack, big glass of an unspecified caffeinated beverage to get me going. Keep looking at this as an award I won for the show last year. Just perk up my self-esteem every now and then. If that doesn't do it, I get the second award out. Yeah, no big deal, got 2. What's the show got in it this year? It's got a bit of origami. Got this letter in with my TV licence, telling me how to turn my TV licence into a swan, which I was not expecting. But now I'm nailing these little swans, which is good fun. It's largely about indecision though, and a listings error that has resulted in a good 5 minutes of my show not taking place inside the venue anymore. It's a stressful show, but it's quite good fun, I think. Fun fact as well, my phone camera is lent against a cactus. You won't believe that! It's lent against a cactus. Anyway, Ian Smith, Craft, 5:15 PM at the Underbelly Buttercup, which is in Bristol Square. It's going to be fun.
Hello, I'm Coral Halliwell and welcome to the Sarah O'Connell Show. My show that I'm taking to Edinburgh this year is called Little Red Writing Crude, and the show is me being very bloody honest and open about situations that I have been through or I am going through. It's cheeky. It's quite rude, it's a little bit naughty to be honest, and very straight talking. It's about making the worst or the most risque of life situations acceptable to laugh at, and there is something in there that everyone can relate to. So if you do come along to the show, you'll definitely leave feeling like anything that is dragging you down in life, no matter how big or small, you'll kind of develop that fuck it attitude that I kind of live by. by in life, or you'll at least just feel like you can laugh about things that little bit more, because it definitely does help. And my show will be running from August 4th to August 10th at the 3 Broomsticks, and that will be in room 5. It'll be starting at 9:20 and is 45 minutes long. And with each of my shows as well, I will be doing a bucket collection. Not for me, but I am going to be raising money for Mind, the charity for better mental health, because that is something that I talk about a little bit in my show as well. So thank you very much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you there.
Welcome to the Sarah O'Connell Show. I'm Damien Clark. I'm sitting in a cafe at the moment. Check this out. Jägermeister at arm's reach. I'm doing a show at the Gilded Balloon TV every night from the 1st to the 26th of August at 10 p.m. 10 p.m. Edinburgh Fringe. Yeah, man, come along. There's going to be thrills, spills, chills, drills, sawmills, landfills, pterodactyls. It's going to be heaps good, man. Come along. Why? Because I've got the skills. I won't let you down. And I'll tell you what, we're all going to be there, right, guys? You're going to, yeah. See you there. Ooh, love the taste of Jägermeister in the morning.
Hello, my name's Aidan Goatley and you are watching the Sarah O'Connell Show. I'm here to tell you about the 2 shows that I'm doing in Edinburgh this year. I'm doing one show called 10 Films with My Dad, which is a show about me and my dad not talking. We only ever watched films. So it's the 10 films from when I was a child until now. But it's okay though. There is a happy ending. It's not like an hour of therapy. Although, that could be so because it does also include the film Avatar. The other show that I'm doing is called The Vicar's Husband, which is a show about me and my wife. My wife is training to become a vicar, and I'm an atheist. But it's okay though, because my wife is very much in the lovely end of the Christian pool, and I'm a most apathetic atheist you could ever imagine. It's a sort of atheist meets girl, girl finds God, atheist is pretty sure he'll cope with a 5-bedroom vicarage in Sussex story. But that's great. So the 10 Films My Dad show is on at 8 o'clock at Sweet Venues on the Grass Market, and The Vicar's Husband is also at Grass Market, Sweet Venues, and that's at 2:40 in the afternoon. And they're both good, honestly. Bye.
Hi, I'm John Hastings and welcome to the Sarah O'Connell Show. Act natural. I will. I'm here to tell you about my show. It's called John Hastings, Float like a butterfly, John Hastings like a bee. It's really funny. I'm acting natural. For you to come see at the Edinburgh Festival Fringe, 8:30 every day at the Pleasant Cellar. I don't know what to do with my hands.
Hey, how you doing? Welcome to the Sarah O'Connell Show. My name is Leo Kerse. My show in Edinburgh is called Right Wing Comedian, because I'm right wing and I'm a comedian. I'm the Scottish Comedian of the Year. Here I am in sunny Glasgow right now. You should definitely come to my show, because it's, if you believe in tolerance and diversity, man, there's no diversity of opinion at the Edinburgh Fringe. It's all just like lefty Corbynista virtue signalling. So my show's something different. I defend Trump. I slam socialism, show it to be inherently immoral and impractical. What else? I make fun of fat people. I do all the punching down that you're not supposed to do. I talk about a bunch of stuff. So yeah, come and see my show. It's 7:30 p.m. pretty much every night at Espionage. The room is called Pravda, which ironically is a Russian word. It's Russian for truth, which is what my show is. Yeah, so what else can I say? That's it. Just come and see my show.
Hello, we are the Delightful Sausage. Welcome to the Sarah O'Connell Show.
Hello. Okay, so we are a sketch comedy double act, and our new show is called Regeneration Game, and it's a fun-packed multimedia, needlessly sexual adventure, which is all about us trying to get a small community in a northern town to be the next city of culture. It's tightly packed with gags. It's very strange, and last year when we went to Edinburgh, we gave one middle-aged lady a nosebleed, which I thought was rude.
It's on every day at noon. at the Monkey Barrel, which is on Blair Street. And the reason I've been laughing is because you're holding the camera at such a close-up weird angle, and you're still like straining. I can see your arms shaking from holding it up.
It's gonna be just come along, and we've only got a few tickets left. So if you and like 93 friends want to get a ticket, we think we can make that happen.
For sure.
So yeah, hi, bye Sarah.
Bye.
Hello, my name is Jacob Hawley, and welcome to the Sarah O'Connell Show. So the reason I'm doing this video is because I am doing a show that is going to the Edinburgh Fringe. The show is called HOWL. I'd struggle to say the L at the end of HOWL sometimes, so I have to try. The show is called HOWL. It's a good show, it's quite funny. It's on at 3:40 PM every day at the Mash House, which is just off Guthrie Street on Cowgate. It's quite a good location. It's a good show, it's really funny. What's it about? It's about me. It's about politics in relation to social class, which doesn't sound hilarious, but there's some sort of sillier bits that punch that bit up a bit. And it should be quite fun. You can reserve a ticket for £5, or you can pay what you want at the end of the show. I would rather you reserve the ticket, because at the moment I'm having panic attacks about the amount of money I might lose. But if you want to just come along, that's absolutely fine as well. I mean, just give quite a lot of cash at the end. So yeah, get your tickets. It should be quite fun. I'm sorry I'm not wearing a t-shirt. It's really hot at the moment. And my sweat glands are exhausted from all the work they're doing. But enjoy the Sarah O'Connell Show, and come and see my show Howl at the Edinburgh Fringe.
In addition, here's some other friends of the Sarah O'Connell Show that will also be performing in Edinburgh, so be sure to get tickets. Stephen Bailey's Our Kid, Matt Ford's Breaks It Through the Gift Shop, Tom Lacey's Reluctant Millennial, Zoe Lyons' Entry Level Human, Laura Lex's Trying, Chris McCausland's Speaky Blinder, Scott Bennett's Leap Year, Sean McLaughlin's Hail Mary, and Catherine Ryan will also be bringing Glitter Room to the Edinburgh Playhouse on the 16th of August. Thanks for watching my comedy guide, and I hope you all have an amazing time at the festival. Be sure to share, subscribe, give this video a big thumbs up, and I'll see you all again soon for another episode of the Sarah O'Connell Show. Bye!